another webisode of InStyleAtlanta.com. I'm Skye, your host, and I have got a treat that's going to tickle your funny bone. Miss Comedienne extraordinaire, her name is Kiana Dancie, and she is absolutely amazing. This has probably got to be one of the most fascinating women that I've interviewed, and I want you guys to stick around and hear what she has to say and listen to some of these inspirational words that she's going to leave you with. We'll see you guys soon.
You know, I found myself dating a little different since the economy changed. I'm not going to listen. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can judge me if y'all want to, but I'm dating different. The economy changed. I'm dating fat dudes. Anybody know about dating no fat dudes? Ladies, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Fat dudes come with benefits, don't they, ma'am? First of all, you ain't got to fuck all night with a fat dude. He get tired, and I'm tired. I'm not even interested. You know, all you have to do is squeeze his nipple, get a bowl of cereal, squeeze his nipple, bitch, you get milk. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody gonna be hungry if you dating a fat dude. First of all, his ass ain't gonna be hungry, you know? So you can eat, at the very least, you can eat a little bit off his plate, you know?
But this is female comedienne extraordinaire, Miss Kiana Dancie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for being here. We definitely appreciate you. Being a female comedian, how is that?
Well, I mean, it's like being a female in any business. It's tough. I definitely have some challenges, but I have a lot of successes. You know, I don't even think about it anymore. I go by the title comedian because I am a woman. When you see me, you see woman. But I often like to let my title speak for itself because I'm very proud of being a woman. So that is the only reason why I use the term comedienne opposed to comedian. And it's just a spelling. It means really nothing to the average person, but they know I'm a woman.
But you know what? No, I feel you.
Right.
You know, because, you know, actor and actress.
Right.
No,
right.
no.
Right.
So, no, you are a comedian.
Yeah, I earned the
Exactly.
ability to say I am woman.
You are amazing.
Thank
You're
you.
a host, an MC, a radio personality.
Yes.
What are you
An
not?
actress, a
See?
comedian, a producer, a promoter, a sister. I am all woman.
So how did you get started into being a comedian?
Wow, that's funny. Well, I got started, I'm gonna be honest with you, my ex had a lot to do with this, and I'm gonna stop giving you credit, so that's your last time. You know, I was going through a breakup, so I needed a way to really heal, and I needed a way to just decompress. You know, when you know how it is as a woman, you go do some things, and you have to figure out a way to, you know, return back to who you were. You know what I mean? I was in a relationship for a very long time and we broke up. So through that breakup, I needed some therapy. And what is a better way to return to your fullness after you so quote unquote been through it than laughter? You know what I'm saying? I had a great relationship. It was up and down, but I had a better relationship with myself after I was learning to heal.
So let's talk a little bit about the radio. Because you said
Okay.
you're a radio personality.
Okay.
They call you radio.
Yes, yes. So I actually did I used to do like a weekly guest spot on this radio called 105.5 The Beat, and they're based out of Fort Myers, Florida. Amazing opportunity. I got that from writing with a magazine called Ozone Magazine, which is based out of Atlanta, owned by Julia Beverly. Yeah,
yes.
I used to write a column called 10 Things I'm Hating On, and those 10 things led me into a radio opportunity. They found my column, they loved me, and they liked it, and it was like, hey, can you do this on the radio? And I was like, hell yeah. So we did that, and from there it went to doing Comedy Cocktails radio in the studio of my own show. Basically, Comedy Cocktails is an opportunity to be nosy. Like it started off as a column, to be honest with you. It was published in 4 different magazines, and one of the magazines been owned by Keenan and Kel. He's on.
Yes.
Keenan is on Saturday Night Live. Right. So Style and Substance is his magazine, and he published my column. So, and I started the column just because I wanted to know, like, what are celebrity comedians doing? Because I didn't know what I was doing. So I needed to know what you spend your money on. Where'd you get your jokes from? What encouraged you, and why did you get started? Right. So, because I didn't know what I was doing, and it was no point in recreating the wheel. So from the column, it turned into a weblog. From a weblog, it turned into a radio show. So now we are on the radio radio every Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Right, and it's online. So you can go to comedycocktails.com, and it's powered by Love Ultra Radio. So absolutely, I love my radio show. And you know what we do there? And I need not to neglect to mention to you, Comedy Cocktails is also a weekly comedy show at Footprints here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, now where is Footprints?
Footprints is actually in Lawrenceville. It's 706 Grayson Highway. 706 Grayson Highway.
Well, we'll get that graphic.
Right, in Lawrenceville, Georgia. And it's a great, we have a good time. We have weekly cocktails. And so just to let you understand what's going on, Comedy Cocktails is going through a growing phase. We took Comedy Cocktails out of the studio, and we're trying to put Comedy Cocktails in front of a live studio audience. So that's what Comedy Cocktail Live is. And it's a great opportunity to really touch the people that I speak to and reach. But you know, you guys are slow. We started at 6:30. Y'all be spewing there at 7:30. Wrong. You know, wrong, baby. But you know, we on CB time. Not me, but them. So it is what it is. You know, we do a lot. We do a lot. Comedy Cocktails has been a great channel for me.
So it looks like a lot of things just kind of, you know, started off small and just blew into this big, huge thing.
Isn't that how a lot of things work? Yeah.
As to Miss Kiana as you are now. So now you also act.
I do act. Wow. I did a movie called The Magic City. No, not the strip club. Right. See, there you go.
Now I can see it because you are beautiful.
Girl, nobody stripping, girl, look. But listen, I'm going to tell you, Magic City was based on the city of Miami, because they do call Miami the Magic City. So it was based on Flo Rida, who is my brother, who went to war, came back. And I'm, you know, raising these crazy kids, and I have one of my nieces and also my daughter. And they're growing up in the inner city, which my niece is not used to that. So they're just having some trouble, you know, some struggles, and they're dealing with that. So, you know, Flo Rida coming in town from the war, he's dealing with his issues and gets in trouble. But I don't know what's going on with Magic City. Hello, somebody need to tell me what's going on with that. But I did that. I also have done a couple videos. I'm not a video girl.
Oh, video vixen.
But I've been in the, you know, I just did a few, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, most of my work has been behind the camera. I have a couple producer credits, so that's quite exciting.
Okay, on what? Now, you can't just say I've got a
So there's another show.
Not tell us.
Right, I know. I produced a network, well, a sitcom called As For Me in My House with my attorney and a good friend of mine called Lionel Hilliard. Shout out to Jaylene Mack, by the way. She's based out of Houston, my attorney, ride or die. And, you know, that was a really good experience, because to be behind the camera, to see how things come together, the budgets, the castings, the scripts, like everything from the beginning to end. That was one of my first babies. So the other thing that I'm producing is a reality show. Yes, you're right. And I can't really talk about that a whole lot. My production company, 3D Media Entertainment Group, was signed to North South TV. So be expecting some things. Listen, the reality show is not your typical reality show. It's actually based on female comedians and our ups and downs, our successes, our losses in this business. Like, how is it to be a female comedian in such a male-dominated business?
Right.
And it is tough. It's tough, but we do it. We do it very well, actually.
I don't know. You are so. This woman is so amazing. If you just based on what she's already said.
Thank you.
And that's not even
half of it.
Right. You still mention MC and host.
I have a funny story about my MC and hosting gigs. I have MC'd literally everything from motorcycle rallies to, you know, baby showers. Let me tell you two stories. One, I got booked to do a breast cancer awareness event. So I was like, okay, breast cancer. I'm a woman. I wear pink. I love it. I don't have, you know, my aunt had breast cancer. You know, she had her left breast removed. It grew back. Don't ask me how, but it is what it is. Like, she got a little pack right there. You know, little tit. She got a little tit. Right, coming back. She said it's growing back. But they didn't tell me. They told me my audience was kind of a mixed age. And I thought maybe 9th, 10th, 11th, you know, in their parents. No, this turned out to be 6th, 7th, and some 8th graders. Now, yes, you know, young women do need to know about their bodies and the possibilities and things that you can do to prevent. But baby, when I tell you them 6th graders wasn't paying me not a bit of attention, I'm hungry. What you talking about? How long? Titties, breasts, go. You know, they didn't want to, it was too much, you know. So it was very entertaining, because they were like, and then, you know, I try to keep myself very up to date with my material. I'm always researching and writing. And one little girl was like, your joke's kind of dated. What you talking about? She said, nobody don't use Facebook no more. Really? I thought I was writing jokes about Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. She was like, we don't do that. We Snapshot. I have no idea what that is.
The Instagram? But at least she didn't use the M word.
And where like
MySpace.
Right.
Yeah, because I would have brought that out.
I wouldn't have did that, but I thought I was okay with the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. She was like, we don't do that. We don't do that.
So they're beyond Instagram now. There's something
They're doing something called Snapchat. I never even knew what that was. I was like, am I old?
No.
What?
To see.
The another funny story is I actually hosted the Real Housewives of DC. It was like 2 episodes, and I forget her name, the crazy white woman that broke into the president's party.
Oh yes, I do remember
she
that.
Actually came to the event. My girlfriend, her name is Stacey Turner. She was an attorney, a realtor actually. She's a realtor in the DC area, and she was at the show, and they were like making such a big fuss about it, and I was just like, was waiting for that episode to air, and it never did. But it was interesting because I can always say I was on the Real Housewives of DC.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, don't go on the one from
What
Atlanta.
happened on Atlanta?
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I did Kenya Moore's costume party. I did what else I did?
So how was that? How was that being on Real Housewives?
I mean, it's very interesting. They play it up. They play the drama up, but those girls are who they are. They are who they are. And unfortunately, you get in front of the camera and you amp it up. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, the camera's on, lights, camera, action. You know what I mean? No matter how you're feeling when the cameras are off, you turn up. So at the end of the day, they're getting a check.
Yeah. But now, who is your favorite housewife?
Wow, you put me on the spot like that?
Yes.
Okay, so there's levels. It's levels to this thing. So I'm starting at the beginning. I love me some Portia. Portia is gorgeous. Her body is banging. She ain't that bright. The light bulb don't come on all the time, but I think it's bad. Have you seen Portia in person?
No, I haven't.
Baby, them curves are something to pay for. You hear me? Yes. So, and I love the doll Nene. I love her.
Yeah,
I love Nene. Now, I'm going to tell you, Nene is smart. Nene got y'all thinking she crazy. Nene ain't crazy. No. Nene is a very smart.
Because she knows how to work that.
Do she? Right. Hey, Nene, call me. Let's do lunch again. So I also really like, that Kenya. Anyway, I like Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? I like Lawrence. I'm not going to say I don't like Kenya, but she's interesting. She has a lot to deal with. Phaedra, I don't know Phaedra. I don't really know. I don't know.
Well, yeah, they got some things going on right now anyway.
Well, we all have things, and that's the thing. If somebody was to put you in front of a camera every day and expose all your business, baby.
No, I know, I could not do that.
Right, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. We all have things going on, and Phaedra's another good, savvy businesswoman. Phaedra will turn a dime literally into 10,000. You know what I mean? So you can't always judge people because we don't always know what's going on.
We don't know the full story.
Right,
we only know half of
what
it,
we see, and then I'll tell you what. Even this, once you edit, there's no telling what you'll have me saying or what I'll look like. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, editing is power. So I do love them all. I think all of them are very special in their own right. But my favorite, to answer your question, would be Nene.
Yeah, I think she's really work. That's what you're supposed to do. You
work it,
you get it, you work it, and you turn it into something else, and make it keep working for you.
Keep working for you, right? Absolutely.
So what is going on with you currently? Where can we see? I know you told us to come on out and check out what you have going on.
Yes, so right now, currently, I am on Bounce TV. I just taped this 3rd season of Off the Chain with Rodney Perry. It's amazing. We had a great time. The new episode, and my episode actually, I think the last episode aired this morning. The new episode of Off the Chain airs on Tuesday at 9 p.m. and also 12 a.m. And it's on Comcast and on Charter. They don't have it on Uverse or any of the satellite networks, but it's coming. Comcast, I think, is $244 and Charter is $111. So you missed me, but you can always come see me every week, every Friday. I'm at Footprints in Lawrenceville. That's 706 Grayson Highway, Lawrenceville, Georgia. And we do comedy cocktails live after work. Free, we have drink specials, food specials. Comedy cocktails live start at 6:30 to 7:30, and then the comedy show starts at 7:30, which is crazy every week.
So what advice would you have for, females that are out there who say, you know what, you're just so amazing. You know what, I really wanted to be, comedian. How would they get started?
Wow, how do you get started? First of all, you just got to do it. There's no plan, there's no blueprint. I would say there's a couple books that you can buy. One book that I really enjoyed is called The Comedy Bible by Judy Carter. It actually shows you how to write a joke. It talks to you about stage presence. It talks to you about, you know, using your voice. It talks to you about setup, punchlines, you know, how to construct a joke. You know what I mean? Everyone has a different way of approaching, but it's definitely a way to explore options. So definitely get that book. It's called The Comedy Bible by Judy Carter. And I would just say watch some of the greats, and don't. And so you can get in the habit of watching some of the greats, and then you become them. Like watching some more, you become some more. Watching Monique, you become. And it's hard to sometimes take those personalities out of you if you've been watching them for so long. The idea is to just allow them to influence you, but not mold you. So I would definitely say, you know, get the book, go to some open mics, write a couple jokes, and just do it. Just jump in, because there's never a right way.
Jump in and do it. So package. So any last words for viewers? Any words of inspiration? Because like I said, you are phenomenal. You've got so many things going on, and you know, some people can barely just handle their job, and you know, they may have a dream to, you know, I really want to be a comedian, but they just don't even know where to begin. So any words that you might.
You know what? I want to tell you this one thing before I say that. I forgot to tell you too. Well, Wednesday. I don't even know the date. Wednesday, I will be at this new club in Norcross called Fuego.
Fuego.
Yes, right. Okay. Keep Swept Club.
Yes.
It's going to be myself, LeVar Walker, TK Kirkland, and Henry Welch. It's going to be hosted by Wanda Smith. So from V103, right? So it's going to be crazy. I'm the only girl besides Wanda, which can be a privilege and a curse sometimes. But it is what
just funny.
Yeah, she is funny.
Make sure she wears her little sparkly
glitter.
Lipstick.
Yes,
you gotta
lady,
get you some too.
Well, I was going to say, one thing that I would always say in this business, and no matter what you want to be, if you want to be a comedian, an actress, a writer, a mom, like whatever it is that you're trying to do, and I speak from a female perspective, I say hustle till you don't have to introduce yourself anymore. When you walk into the room, people are like, that is, is that Kiana? Yes, it's Kiana Dancie. And the reason you have to do that, because no one is going to push your brand. No one's going to push your brand like you're going to push your own. You have to believe that failure is not an option. And the day that you feel like I have to give up is the day that you lose. The day that you feel like that you can't do it anymore is the day that you lose. The day that you allow doubt to creep in your head is the day that you have lost. So I encourage anyone who has a dream that want to do something. I took my own money to produce my first sizzle for my reality show. I didn't know what I was doing. I had a budget. I figured this is it. From zero to this amount, it's all I can spend. You know what I mean? So I hired my own camera crew, lighting. I cast my own, girls, the cast. Did all of that on my own. At the end of the day, everyone said I was crazy. No one wanted to watch all the females. No one wants to watch, all comedians. And that, everybody had something negative to say. But then when I went into that pitch meeting, I didn't know what I was doing, but I walked out with a deal. So at the end of the day, if you're passionate about your brand, that passion is contagious. So someone is going to be like, I might be missing out. Maybe I need to go ahead and do what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? I might get on this little train here with her. So I would say, like, my last statement is, again, hustle till you don't have to hustle anymore.
That sounds like the name of a book. Hustle.
So you don't have to hustle anymore, and you don't have to introduce yourself when you walk in the room, right?
So yeah, so look out for the new book from Miss Kiana.
Right, girl. I need a ghostwriter. Hello. Listen.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
It's been my pleasure.
Before we go, let's go over your website.
Okay. You know what? It's a brand. Everything is Kiana Dancie, KianaDancie. That is me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That's my website, KianaDancie.com. If you just Google Kiana Dancie, it pops up. It's me, the girl with the gap. If it's another Kiana and she's a comedian, I don't know her. Right, she's an imposter. I don't think there is. You can type, you literally can type in comedian Kiana and it pops up me.
Well, there you go, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. InStyleAtlanta.com. We'll see you guys again right here. Same time, same place, on the web.